What's up, everybody? This is Geo here, and I'm bringing you this new what if. Now, this is not gonna be a Goku what if. I decided to make another what if of what if Cell turned good. Now, this story would have been gone after Cell became perfect. Now, I think because most of the people were most likely neutral, is those good people, and mostly the bad people were most likely freezing King Cole's DNA, while the other Z fighters were good, also people being neutral, and as well as Vegeta, and the other Z fighters were good. Cell will most have would be a good person when he face off against both Vegeta and Trunks. Trunks expected Cell to finish him after he beat him in his form, but Cell just says to him to just stand up and tell the others to prepare for the Cell Games that they'll be hosted in 7 days. Trunks then nods as he flies away with his father, Vegeta, and they go back to the Z Fighters. Z Fighters still do the same thing they did in the original, and Cell most likely would have trained a little bit to see how far he can grow. He knows he has Frieda's potential, but he wants to see how far he can grow with it. So he just trains a little bit. When he faces off against Goku, Cell holds back a lot, but he starts to let suppress himself to fight Goku. Now when Goku gets him a fight, someone just comes that Goku is incredibly powerful, but if he wants to put his son to a fight, he should expect him to unlock the level, new level Super Saiyan. When Goku was saying that he wants his son to achieve this new level by fighting Cell, but Cell explains to Goku that most likely he would have done better if he trained with him to unlock that level, instead of just fighting with him not being able to unlock it yet. He was actually surprised that Cell wants to fight fair, with Cell saying that he wants a fair fight, nothing more, nothing else. If the fight is fair, that he will give it a try, but if it's not fair, he doesn't want to. Ryu tries to attack Cell, but Cell just knock him out, saying that he doesn't want to hurt them, but it's just complicated for him. Gohan decides to still fight Cell. With Cell finding Gohan, he does not push Gohan to become a Super Saiyan 2, but he actually encourages him to let out his full power. Gohan, seeing that Cell wants to encourage him so he can have a fair fight alongside see his true power, Gohan screams as he powers up to Super Saiyan 2. This time, Gohan has a much more killer mindset than he had in the original, since not only in a canon he was much more rage but also Super Saiyan 2 makes the users much more cockier than the Super Saiyan form, which will stay to practically boost their power but a little bit of their rage. But since Goku mastered it, he managed to practically remove that drawback. So Gohan and Cell would have fought, but Cell explained to Gohan that he's still suppressed. Deciding to let suppress himself, he powers up into his super perfect form. He managed to achieve it throughout a couple of days while still suppressing himself. He must likely go to outer space so he can train without the Zero since he has power. Gohan will be surprised that Cell can keep up with him now, with Cell saying that he always wanted a fair fight, nothing else. With their fight ending, with both of them being on the ground exhausted. Cell stands up as he puts his hand up to Gohan, and Gohan as he lifts up Gohan. Cell explains that this was the most exciting battle of his life, and he hopes Gohan can fight him once again in the future. Gohan says yes as well. Then he hopes that he can see Cell by their side, with Cell saying that he most likely will be. As the same games would have ended, now we're going to the Buu saga. Now, Cell would have trained for a couple of the 7 years time skip, managed to master his super perfect form while having no drawback to it. Of course, Zivaz will most likely wish for the androids to be born back, but Cell will still stay in his perfect form. Now, the androids were kind of weird out by Cell, but eventually, after 7 years, they get used to him and they accept him as their sibling. Because practically he has another version of themselves inside him, alongside their DNA, so it's kind of complicated. So, yeah. Zero trained both Goku and Gohan, even sometimes Vegeta as well. So Goku managed to achieve Super Saiyan 3 alongside Gohan. Goku actually close to mastering the form, while Goku is still trying to master it. But Zero learned an incredible technique from Goku, the Kaioken, which he can stack up on top of his super perfect form to times 20. It's much harder for him because he doesn't have the incredible ki control that Goku possesses, but he still has much more broken ki control than Gohan had before, which allows him to keep up with them. And because of his Frieza cells, he'll most likely would be able to power up even more, being currently stronger they felt the Z fighters are much stronger than the original, that being Vegeta, Gohan, and Goku. Goku will most likely be equal to his Ken counterpart, but since he is almost close to mastering Super Saiyan 3 and Gohan as well, they will most likely be above mm, Ken Goku for the Majin Buu Saga's base form. Their bases incomparable to the Majin Buu Saga Goku, or at least 10 times higher, while Vegeta is 5 times higher. He's not the same level as them, but he's still quite powerful by his own rights. Now, Vegeta will constantly have fights with Goku, but Vegeta was most likely able to achieve Super Saiyan 3 and be equal to Goku. Gohan is stronger than them, being 20 times stronger than both Goku and Vegeta, but Goku will also go to the other world alongside Cell so they can learn more techniques. With Cell having some Goku's memories, he managed to find incredible people as he will train by them and learn their techniques. He will learn the fusion dance and many others, alongside meet a Daddy Yardrent, in using a couple of years to learn how to master his spirit control, allowing him to use his super perfect form without no drawback, alongside no stamina as well as stack up Kaioken to times 100 without no strain to his body. Since his key control allowed him to become even much more better, alongside control the Kaioken way more. He wanted to train with Goku how he had mastered the transmission, alongside teaching it to Vegeta, as Vegeta's incredible prodigy managed to learn it just by training with Cell for 2 months. This actually surprises Goku because it took him a long time to achieve it, while Vegeta took less time than him, which is quite impressive. Now, the fight between Boo and the others will must have been a wash for the Z Fighters since they were much stronger, so they will easily match to defeat Boo, with Cell also being there. Now, the Potara fusion will most likely not happen, but they will most likely be trained by the Kais. So, yeah, this is the end of part 1 of this What If. Bye.